Joining us now is Brian Glenn. Brian does an amazing job, campaign correspondent for Real America's Voice, host Saving America with Brian Glenn. Brian, you are at the RFK event. What are you hearing? What are you seeing? Is RFK going to endorse Donald Trump today?
Well, that seems to be the buzz in the room, Charlie, as we've got a lot of media, as you would expect, attending this event, and we've got some invite-only, some volunteers that will be sitting down behind me. But that is the buzz that he will be withdrawing himself from the 2024 presidential race and, in fact, endorsing President Trump. Now, I will say this, Charlie. I talked to one campaign volunteer about an hour ago, and he said he doesn't even know what is expected to happen today. Now, whether or not that is unanimous around the campaign or not, but a lot of speculation, and I'm going with what President Trump pushed out on social media earlier today about this, upcoming special guest at the event in Glendale, and having this silhouette of what would look like an RFK Jr. But hey, we're going to find out here in a few minutes as he is set to take the stage and address this crowd.
So, from supporters you've talked to in the room or friendly media, are they excited about this prospect? Are they disappointed? Are they kind of neutral? Tell us more about it.
I would say, Charlie, they're kind of neutral. And I'll be honest with you, when I walked into this area, I had a couple people say, wow, it's kind of weird to see you here at this event, very synonymous with covering Trump events. And I will say this is the first non-political event outside of President Trump I have ever covered. So I think it's somewhat neutral. They don't really know what to expect. And will this endorsement on President Trump really pull that percentage across the finish line that President Trump would need at the end of the day? So as those voters, will that be the difference in this election, Charlie? As we know, it will come down, as it always does, to a very small amount of voters. So could that small amount of voters be, in fact, the people that were going to vote for Robert Kennedy Jr.? Will they now be Trump supporters and make that difference? We'll find out.
So, any thoughts on timing here, Brian? He should be coming on any minute here, seeing him. And then, of course, we have our event all happening in Arizona. Seems a little bit too much serendipity, potentially. Yeah, it does, actually. I know the timing here is set for not about 30 minutes from now. Now, I know they're going to have a few speakers before he comes out. It should not take that long from what also I've been told. It will be kind of a brief messaging event, and then we are going to transition over to Glendale, to your event, and to the big event tonight, because I know we have on-the-ground coverage there with all the Trump supporters outside the arena and all the interviews inside, all the great speakers, all the great production that you expect from your organization, which is the best. And but hey, I'm really looking forward to see what this event looks like. It is different, though, Charlie, to come to this type of event and kind of see the other side of the curtain, if you will, from the political aisle. But it should be very interesting and historic here in just a few. Brian, a minute remaining. You spend a lot of time at the rank and file of the MAGA movement. Would you say the rank and file of the MAGA movement have a generally favorable view of RFK?
That's a great question. My initial thoughts yesterday is that they did not care. That's my initial response. But I think at the end of the day, we know how every vote is important. And if they feel like this will pull those voters into his camp and give him the lead and give him the edge in the election, then I think they're very much concerned. If they feel like I'm with you, I think that this thing is neck and neck, and we need every vote that counts. And if it needs to come from this camp, then let's welcome these people under the MAGA umbrella, and let's get this America First agenda done. But I think it's probably 50-50 for the most part. I don't think they view him as an enemy of any sorts, but I think they're so into the Trump camp that they don't look anywhere else.
I think tonight, if it ends up happening, RFK will get a hero's welcome. We'll see what happens. Brian, thank you so much.